Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of It Beats Me, I Build It, a video series where I play best of one standard, and every time I lose to a deck, I have to build it and battle with it next. If you do enjoy this video and this video series, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel for more content, and comment below with your questions, thoughts, and feedback. So, last episode we ended on this Naya Runes deck. Seemed quite powerful. When I was editing together the last video, I realized I had slightly misconstructed my opponent's deck from last time. So it is basically a deck that uses Naya, so red, white, and green, and then it uses like Naturalist, a bunch of these runes, so all 12 runes, and then it uses Runeforge Champion to make them cost less, Naturalist to make them cost less, Visitor to give you extra buffs for casting them, and then just a bunch of random miscellaneous cards. So I realized last time that I had missed that my opponent played Valorous Stance in their deck and Kami of Transience, so I added those, made some adjustments, and this is the deck we're going to be battling with. And yeah, it's an exciting time. We're almost out of bronze, so hopefully we start playing the real competitive decks soon and really calculating the metagame. Only on deck number 4 in episode 3, so doing a decent amount of winning, which is nice. And yeah, it's been fun so far, seeing what's working, what's not working, and hopefully we play against some spicy matchups, so maybe have to build some cool stuff. Kind of it's cool because no matter how good a deck is, it's going to lose some number of its games, which means there's always something new to try out and experiment with. Okay. Monkey, a bronze 1 player. Soon we will be in bronze 1, and then we will be in silver. Okay, so we have a couple of these lands that want to be able to come into play. I think I'm going to keep this. It's kind of sketchy. It doesn't have a ton of my great cards in it. But I got Commune of Spirits to find some. I like that. Another Runeforge Champion is nice. I'm just going to play this tapped. So playing against blue-white. Interesting. Blue-white control, mayhaps? Maybe they have Jawari Disruption? Revitalize. Ooh, blue-white life gain. Well, I think I'm going to take the Naturalist. The Naturalist I learned last time combos with the Runeforge Champion to let you cast your runes for no mana. So if I can find... Ooh, Restoration of Iganjo. They've got a Field of Ruin. This could be explosive. You don't need red for all that much, so I'm going to name green here. Then I'm going to play the champion. Search library. I think I'm going to get the Rune of Speed. I already have the other ones. Giving +1/+1 is appealing. So they have Revitalize, Restoration of Iganjo, blue-white. There's a Field of Ruin here. I don't know exactly what they're up to, but could be scary. Here, our best draw would probably be Generous Visitor, or whatever that 1 mana green guy is, because then we can really start chaining things together. What did they discard? Oh, they discarded a land. Okay. Okay, I'm going to use this to get a Plains, and then I'll play this on the red side. Oh my gosh, I don't have any basics in my deck. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. Oh my god, my opponent dumpstered me there. Oh my gosh, I guess that's why you play a basic. I just figured I'd play like Boseiju instead of a basic forest. Oh my gosh. My opponent's deck is all of a sudden looking more appealing. I guess as an expert mana base constructor. Oh my gosh. I'm just like, yeah, I'll get a planes that I didn't put in my deck. Wow. Oh my gosh. It's just strip mine against me. Hope they can't kill my guy here. And we can do some combo-y stuff. I don't know what removal they could have. They could have a bounce spell, I guess. Oh, so the coast is clear. There's the Kami I just added. Showdown could be good next turn. Oh no, they have another. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna lose because of that. Oh my god. Oh man, how far the mighty have fallen. I didn't think Field of Ruin was a card people played. I guess I was wrong. Wow, I don't have a white source. That's devastating. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna lose so badly to this. I'm gonna get rid of this guy. Sure, they have a billion basics in their deck. Oh gosh. I'm in so much trouble. I guess I should have just played this first because I got a counter. I was thinking I'd make them pay an extra 1 to do stuff on my turn, but that doesn't make any sense because they have infinite mana. So I just missed a counter for no reason. Whoops. I still could win here because my opponent isn't doing anything. Well, now we hope that our Touch of the Spirit Realm can get it. If this works, it would be very silly. Oh my gosh. I can't believe that worked. What? Oh my gosh. Oh, they don't have any planes. I know how that feels, buddy. No! I mean, I think we're gonna still win. As their deck didn't do anything. Oh my gosh. Disdainful stroke. Why couldn't you have been negate? My opponent did not draw well, I'm assuming. Oh my gosh. Bronze 1. Oh my gosh. This deck is insane. Oh man. I kind of like, it's interesting because sometimes I'll be playing against the deck and I'm like, oh, if this deck beats me, it'd be kind of fun to build that one. And then the deck just wins and it's like, oh, well, I guess we'll lose to something else down the road. Because the idea of going undefeated would be all the way up to like a high rank. It makes no sense to me. There's like random variants. There's things like that. But this deck is pretty good. Based on YouTube comments, this seems to be one of the premier decks in the meta. So I guess it beats me, I build it, is kind of just eventually going to settle in on a meta deck. But hopefully I lose to some stuff and get to try out a bunch of the stuff Standard has to offer. Up against Ricky, we must prove who is the ultimate Ugin. But I am Bronze 1 and you are but Bronze 4, opponent. Oh man, the mana here is so tough on the play. I'm gonna... this is tough. This is a really good hand if I draw a land. I'm gonna keep it. If I had one untapped land, this hand would be so much. Probably an error in my mana construction that I have all 12 of these. When my deck relies on going early. Definitely a weakness of my mana-based construction skills. White-black. So I think I've played against a white-black deck before. And I remember they had Meat Hook Massacre, so I kind of want to build a one guy up super big. Also, if I draw a land, I just get to make, like, a massive creature, because I have the combo. Oh, yes. I'm definitely getting the trample one. I think I'm going to make the Naturalist huge. Actually, I kind of want to make Generous Visitor huge. Maybe I can make them both huge. I need to make sure they can both survive a Meat Hook Massacre. I'll give that guy haste so I can attack with him now. Maybe I'm supposed to spread out the buffs. So this is a 5/5. This also has trample now. Put the counter onto the lifelink guy. So this is a 6/6. Oh my gosh, they're all gonna have trample. Well, I feel like this deck is not like on the same level as some of the other decks. Also, this is kind of an absurd series of draws. It's turn 3! That's turn 3! Oh my gosh! I didn't even have a land to play on the turn. I played 2 tap lands to start the game. Oh my gosh. Wait, was that turn 3 or was that turn 4? Must have been turn 4. Because I couldn't have got this guy down otherwise. I played tap land, then I played this on turn 2. This is turn 3. This is turn 4. Oh my gosh. That's not remotely fair. I don't understand. Je ne comprends pas. Pourquoi est-ce que mon creature est très overpowered? Holy heck. Honestly, the mana base could do with some tweaking, probably. I'm learning more about the way of the mana base. It's basically like, if I play... I need to basically have one land that isn't one of the, like, delay duels. But the delay duels seem really good to me. I don't know what they're actually called. Maybe they're slow lands. I think they might be called the slow lands, because there's the fast lands and there's the slow lands. One of my favorite land namings was the Tango lands. I know that people call them the battle lands as well. But things like Cinderglade, where it's like if you have two of the basic land associated with it, like Prairie Stream and things like that. I think I can actually name almost all of them. There is Prairie Stream. I think one of them is called Sunken Hollow. Then there's Cinderglade. And then there's a green-white one, I believe. And then there's a blue... There's a blue-black one. Not sure. Okay, we're going to keep this. I know there's a green-white one that's something to do with, like, Horizon, maybe? I can see the art. Wow, I have the combo again. Unfortunately, I have to do this because I don't have an untapped land. Basically, I would be able to crush them if I had done my land better. Here's hoping they can't kill Naturalist. Why would they attack? Interesting. And they make me sacrifice it. That is fair. Hopefully they can't use Shambling Ghast. Maybe I should have done something to make them out of range so that if they sack Shambling Ghast. Red-black. Not a deck I'm super familiar with. Not that I'm super familiar with any of these decks. They probably do have a way to sacrifice it. Yeah, so this was a mistake. I should play like Rune of Speed to get another counter on it so it wouldn't die to the Shambling Ghast. Wait, they create a treasure. Whoa. Ooh, that's weird. Why wouldn't you kill a generous visitor when you have the chance? I think I must have removal and they're trying to blow me out. This deck does seem relatively weak to removal, because it's got so many random runes in it. I don't think I care about my life total here, so I just want to push damage. I'll get the green one. Maybe I could run fewer red runes if I needed to shave runes, but lowers my kind of combo potential. Okay. Interesting. So they probably have like Meat Hook Massacre and they're going to just kill my whole board now? Orcus. So it's a close game. I've got all these runes. So if I can land a creature, I can grow it, maybe. Maybe against red-black, I'm not supposed to play all my guys out at once. Okay. They got me on the ropes. I like what I'm seeing. They're playing Sulfurous Mire, and of course, why would you ever play a snow land, basic land, when you could play a basic land? Ain't that the truth? Gonna try to draw into something good. I think we have almost lost this one. So what do we know about their deck? They got Orcus, Deadly Dispute, Shambling Ghast, and Soul Shatter. So we've seen Orcus, Goldspan, Deadly Dispute, Soul Shatter, Shambling Ghast. 2, 3. We've seen 5 different cards from them. 6 different cards. They're playing Red Dragon? What? Oh my gosh. Skullport Merchant. So now we've seen 7 cards that they play. Who plays Red Dragon? How is this card even remotely playable in a world where Goldspan Dragon? Maybe they're short on wild cards, but still, they have looks like they've beaten us, so. I mean, I'm just dead on board, so we'll just draw until we're. Because maybe we'll hit one of these and then we wouldn't be technically dead on board. And just like that, I have no more outs. So we've seen 1, 2, 3, 4. We have seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different cards from them. Well, we're going to have to build our opponent's deck and see how we fare on the ladder. And I will see you folks in the deck tech. Welcome to the deck tech for deck number 5. These are the cards that I saw them play. I saw Shambling Ghast, Deadly Dispute, Soul Shatter, Skullport Merchant, Orcus, Goldspan, and Red Dragon. I figured just one Red Dragon would get the point across. And then in the mana base, I saw these Mires, the Blight Steps, and then I just filled it out with some basics. I think 24 lands is a reasonable guess. 8, 13, 14, plus 12. Wait, this is... no, plus 10, yeah. And then the cards I added a couple Meat Hook Massacres. I added a Inferno Starmount because it's like a strictly better Red Dragon. Added some Kalanes to help ramp up to these guys because that seemed good. A couple Dragon's Fires to go with the Dragons. Added a couple Valkies as like a cheap play that also works really well with a bunch of mana. And then a couple Blood Chief's Thirst for interaction. So not sure exactly what else was supposed to go in this deck. Maybe I'm supposed to get like a bunch of Village Rites and then like Eye Twitches or something, but we will see how this does. Seeing the Red Dragon definitely made me think it was more of a treasure ramp style deck. But we will see what we shall see. And I'll see you folks in the games. I think I'm going to play one game with this deck and then call it an episode. So let's hope it's a good one. Welcome to the game. A lot of removal here. I think we can keep this. Kind of a control-y hand. Black, green, eh? Okay. Okay. Guess I should have just played other things first, but... oh. Maybe a life gain deck? Maybe I'm supposed to just kill the innkeeper? This can kill this and everything else, so I think I'm just going to wait. Bide my time. Because whenever I kill something, I gain life. Sure thing. This is going to work out great for me. Oh my gosh. Well. Well, that backfired. Huh. You learn something new every day. Jeez Louise. Ooh, I'm glad I saved this puppy.
Welcome to Witherbloom College, class.
Oh no.
Ugh, there has to be an answer here.
Okay. It's going to be an interesting battle. Knowing they have 2 Plumb the Forbiddens will affect how I play this. I think I'm losing. Kind of badly. Maybe I wasn't supposed to play 4 Valkies. Yikes. Whew. Plum the Forbidden is looking great in their deck. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna do this now. Get my token so I can sacrifice it to Deadly Dispute, and they don't have their plum up. Uh-oh.
Of life is inseparable from the essence of death.
I think they got me.
Come on, there's gotta be something useful. Ugh.
Hmm. Spend 3, and then I don't have the mana to activate that. Interesting. Oh no, I'm gonna lose my guy, so it won't work. Dang it. I was thinking I would have to kill their guys, and then... Yeah, this game's over.
I need answers, not more problems.
This stack is intense. Yep, Black-Green Sacrifice is going to be my next deck. Also, I somehow didn't join a ranked game because I don't know how.
Be an answer here.
Because joining a ranked game is something not reserved for, it's for the faint of heart, I guess, or something. I don't even know. Not sure how it's impossible to join a ranked game. Oh my gosh. That combo is so sick. So they have Pest Summoning in the lesson board. They have an Accomplished Alchemist. An Emergent Sequence. Wow. It's like a Strixhaven constructed deck. Ooh. Let's get it built and then call it an episode. So we'll have somewhere to start next time. But so they got Plum, Accomplished, Eye Twitch, Village Rites. I think I got the gist. Let's do it. Before I end the video, I want to show you the deck I'm going to be starting with in the next episode. This is my best estimation of what my opponent was playing. There are, of course, the Jungle Hollows. I also added these lands. Maybe they just didn't draw them. Some basics. I went with 23 lands because it is a pretty cheap deck. The Eye Twitches, Shambling Ghasts. The lesson board is 1 Sciences, 1 Fumes, 1 Breach, 3 Pest Summonings, and then 1 Mascot Exhibition. There's some Professor Onyxes, the Sedgemoor Witches, of course, the Witherbloom Apprentices, Innkeeper. There's the 1 Sequence and 1 Alchemist that I saw, the Village Rites I saw, and then Deadly Disputes and Plum the Forbiddens to round it out. It's interesting because there's very little interaction in this deck, but I just don't think my opponent was playing a lot of interaction. The Meathook Massacre and Onyx are really the only forms, and then whatever you get from the lesson board, and then I guess this can kill small things, but it worked for my opponent, and so I guess when we battle it out with it, we'll get to see how it does ourselves. Let's make Sedgemoor Witch the poster card, because that's a pretty cool card. Actually, Plum the Forbidden, because that card did some serious work against us, and hopefully it does some work for us when we battle with it. Anyway, that is going to do it for this episode of It Beats Me, I Build It. I do hope you enjoyed it. Remember to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel for more content, and comment below with your questions, thoughts, and feedback. If you did make it all the way to the end of this video, in the comment section down below, leave hashtag down the rabbit hole, because we have headed into some crazy brews here, and I'm excited to keep trying them out. You can also remember that if you want to support my content, you can do so via Patreon, patreon.com/NicolaiBolas, linked in the description down below. You can also find links to the NicolaiBolas Discord server, my articles, Twitch stream, Twitter, all of that stuff in the description down below as well. Anyway, that's going to do it for this one. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you next time.